Sup everyone and welcome back to the channel. Over the last 3-4 months, as some of you know, I have started playing Warframe and been enjoying it. But as every game has a few grinds that are just painful, these are 3 frames that were hell to grind. Not just for the parts but the materials as well. If you have a different experience or thoughts, for another frame that was worse in your opinion to grind, feel free to say in the comments. This is just my opinion and my experience. I also want to just say that all 3 of these frames are building in their own right. It's just fucking materials right now. But again, these 3 have been generally the worst. If I have another experience like this, I'll probably put something up similar and go about it. But otherwise, yeah, if you have a different experience, feel free to say so in the comments. I am generally curious. Otherwise, till then, let's get into it. Before I get into the video, I just want to say this frame was close to taking a spot, and that's Ivara. Ivara wasn't as bad as what the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, in my opinion, have been, but she was still bad with my RNG. You have to run spy missions. There are 3 tiers of spy missions you have to run. Obviously, the tier 1 for one of the parts, tier 2 for another, and tier 3 for the final. And again, it took me an hour in both tier 1 and tier 2, and 2 hours in tier 3, which wasn't bad, but I'm just going to say the mods that you get from there as well was a really big bonus to this. So again, I actually won't complain, but I will say the person who told me to, well, I could have done Deviri for it, I'm going to fucking lose my shit at, because when I was told you can get it from Deviri, I was like, I just could have avoided 4 hours of a fucking grind. But again, she's quite easy to build aside from that fact, and she's a really fun frame altogether. Alright, actually going on this list, the 3 worst in my opinion. 3rd goes to Equinox. Getting 8 parts, having to get both the night and day aspects, you need to get 4 parts each. The day aspect blueprint included, as well as the night aspect. So you got to get 8 parts prior to this. You can buy the BP in the market, so just go do that. But you have to run a specific mission, being the Titania mission on Uranus, and this is just an assassination. You'll just have to fight Tyler Rogue. Not that complicated of a fight, still complicated if you do not have a build built out for it. But this shit took me fucking 8 hours. My RNG was horrendous as fuck. I can nearly make 3 night aspects at this point. I barely got the day aspects. I do want to say that it took me, I was in there for about 4 hours one day, and I wasn't built out as much as what I'm built out now, in terms of build, so I can easily just fuck these bosses up. But again, back then, it was brutal as fuck for me. Now, yeah, it took me like probably an hour just to get the day parts and kind of skedaddle, but yeah, from all the other times I kind of pinched myself back in there. Night aspect, I don't know what the fuck it is about these night parts. But yeah, the day parts did not want to drop for me until recently, so this guy gets the fuck you treatment. But in all honesty, I'm actually excited to get to play him. His parts and materials to build are very easy to obtain. It's just basic what most frames kind of use in general, if they're not like a planetary frame. So stuff like Rot Rhino, Ember, that you do your assassination node, very easy materials that just drop from, obviously, missions altogether. So again, quite easy to build. 2nd goes to Khora. While Khora can also be obtained through Deviri, similar to Ivara, her normal means is just tedious. That's the best way to put it. The normal way you obtain Khora is through Sanctuary Onslaught, just the normal variant, so the 20 to 30 that you would normally do to level up frame if you are under MR30 together. But in my opinion, just wait for Deviri and run Deviri for her, just substantially easier, and again, that's just my opinion. If you have a different one, that's completely on you. You can run Sanctuary Onslaught to your heart's content. I'm just suggesting the easier option here. I put her 2nd mainly because of her materials are annoying as fuck. They're not really too complicated, but you do need to go through a mix of Deimos, which is just Kavat gens, and the Plains of Adolan, where it's a certain animal, khora claws, I believe. It's just tedious in my opinion. I'm just glad I was told to wait, well, again, from friends in Deviri. So again, I did not want to fucking sit in Sanctuary Onslaught praying on RNG, because My RNG is fucking cursed. That's what I'm gonna say. A lot of these more tedious ones have just been a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'm excited to try khora soon. Again, similar to Equinox, how I've really just gotten enough of the materials to start building and actually getting to play her. And I'm excited for her prime to come around in Resurgence. Last but not least, the final frame on this list first is Grendel. While I enjoy Challenge of No Mods, I had to ask a friend to help me. Thank you, Grim, for helping me with this, because I would have not got it done myself. Like, I struggled alone trying to get it done. Grendel's parts is obtained by completing 3 missions on Europa. I may be wrong if it's Europa or Series. I'm pretty sure it's Europa. I just can't remember. But yeah, the nodes have to be bought in the Strata Relay from the Arbitrations vendor. You do not have to be teamed up with the Arbiters. It's the Arbitration vendor. So as long as you have Arbitrations locked in, you can go to him. It cost 15 to 25. It's something between there, I think it was, for each of the nodes to obviously do. I recommend doing this in a team. Generally do this in a team, make it easier for yourself, do not do it solo. A lot of people will actually run this if you do just say in like the LFG in-game, or even if you use one of the Discord servers that obviously offers a LFG network like that, just putting it out there. But yeah, the combo we personally used was Anaris and Lavos, just spamming abilities and trying to move everything away from the objectives as possible. We also just bought like 2-3 powerful weapons in their own right that did not need modding. We'll also say this is probably absolute fucking AIDS to do. It's still probably a great experience altogether. I will say, like right now, I enjoyed it. I generally enjoyed it, but I will never fucking do that again. I don't care if someone begged me or fucking paid me. I am not doing that shit ever again. Yeah, it took about 2 hours to sweat our asses off an ability spam. Besides from that, the mission alone, or the materials I should say, besides from the mission, are just tedious. You just gotta kind of go between Plains of Adolan, get a ton of materials from there, as well as Fortuna and Deimos. Not anything complicated. It's just if you target farm, you can easily get the materials done within 1 to 2 hours. I've generally just been lazy on that myself. But yeah, overall, these are the 3 worst frames scored in my opinion. I'm going to also just add that out of these 3, I would actually suggest you primarily just buy Grendel. The materials and the mission alone are really frustrating. Besides from that, khora is not too bad, and again, Equinox is just, if you have the patience or you have the sanity not to want to fucking sell everything and smash something, yeah, you'll be fine. Again, Equinox was just more, I don't know what the fuck it is with the knife stuff, but yeah, it just 3. I can nearly put 3. khora alone, again, fucking, I'm glad it's Deviri, but Grendel, I'm going to have some fun getting the rest of the materials done for that, but overall, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you have a different experience or you think there are other frames that are substantially worse, feel free to say in the comments. I just feel these 3 have been the worst out of all the current ones that I have or I have been building. Always, again, this is just my opinion. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you like the content, feel free to subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I would love to be making a lot more videos like this. Till then, enjoy your day, enjoy your night, tell someone you love them.